Hello and welcome back to Powerful Expansion 777. My name is Vanessa. I am an intuitive tarot card reader, and in today's video, we have an amazing topic that we're going to touch on. I love speaking success, prosperity, and abundance over people's lives and in their journey. So hopefully this video can inspire you to get started on your journey of whatever it is that you feel like you are good at or what you're called here to do on this earth. I just want to say that before I get started. I also want to say thank you so much to everyone who continues to leave comments, subscribe to the channel, and we are still doing the free giveaway, the free 30-minute reading, your own personal reading you're going to get once we hit 200 subscribers. So if you just like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel, that will get you entered into the drawing, okay? So let's get started, okay? I'm ready to get into this reading, all right? I'm really excited about this one. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what career will bring you success. And I know there's so many different career fields out there. Some of you guys are multifaceted and talented. So I wanted to put a nice amount of choices here today for this one. And we have 6 piles that I have pre-shuffled and laid out because I didn't want to do too much shuffling here, with the noise, and I just didn't want to do that for this video. But I want to give you guys some insight on what areas it is that you're actually kind of good at, or you could even learn to become better at, so that you can step into success. But remember, you actually have the ability to make choices in your life and decisions that's going to lead you to your ultimate destiny, or whatever it is that you want to do. This is just giving you a little bit of insight, or just giving you an idea, or that push, or that nudge that you need into the right direction, okay? So don't take things too serious. If it resonates with you, it resonates. Take that and do what you have to do with it. Leave some comments in the comment section if it does resonate with you. Also, I'm going to give you some tips and some strategies on how you can step into that path, or that purpose, or that career field for you. What things will work for you, all right? Yeah, let's get started, all right? So I want to give you a moment to choose your pile. I'm going to actually put a still photo of the pile in this video so that you can take a moment, breathe in, breathe out, and decide on what career path that you're drawn to within these 6 piles. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, then we have 4, 5, and 6. All right? So once you've chosen your pile, I want you to go down to the comment section. I'm going to have the time stamp for this video pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as in the description. Also, if you want a private or personal reading of your own, I have the information in the description for you to contact me so we can get you scheduled for your own personal reading. Because remember, this is a general reading. This is timeless. So whoever clicks on it, when you click on it, have fun with it, okay? All right. So now let's get into these 6 piles. All right, let's get into these piles. And again, I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see what career will bring you success. All right, my number ones. So we're about to get into y'all reading on what career will bring you success. And like I said, I've pre-shuffled the cards already. I didn't look at them yet, but I didn't want to do all that shuffling today on camera, and with the noise that it makes. I wanted to have things clear today, so I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit and then just lay them out. And we're going to talk about what career will bring you success. So I'm going to tap into what are some things that you may already know that you're good at these things, or you may not even know. You may not have never started or thought of these things, but maybe this can push you into the right direction so that you could start doing new things, all right? Oh, I like my number ones. I mean, I wasn't expecting this as far as for number one. Okay. So I'm going to take a moment and look at these here. And so I can already see that with my number ones, the first card we have here is the Founding Day. My number ones, y'all are leaders. Y'all are very independent. For most of you who's watching this, you're very independent. That may be why you resonated with the number one. Okay. As you can see, she's standing here proud with the flag in her hand. Ravens are swarming around her. She's in her power. She's in her magic. That's what I'm feeling from this card. She's in her magic, all right? You guys are very powerful, my number ones. My number ones, you have been bestowed with a power and a leadership ability that is so strong that people pay attention to you wherever you go because they notice something about you. They notice like a contentment and happiness within you, or they notice to people on the outside, you may have heard this before, it looks like you have it all together. Or people come to you for advice. So with my number ones, I'm going to say that for some of you, most of you, your career that's going to take you into success is going to have to do with leadership and spirituality. Okay? Some of you may work with birds. In general, you may work at like a nature center or a bird sanctuary or at a zoo or some place where you're hands-on with the birds, or maybe in a field of biology for some of you, because all of you are not going to be in a spiritual field, but a lot of you are going to be leaders, number ones, all right? People are going to look up to you. People probably already seek you out for advice. So for some of you, you can get into the field of counseling, not counseling, I'm sorry. But for some of you, maybe someone did need to hear that, but coaching, I was going to say. Coaching people into stepping into their power once you master your own, or even while you're working on your own, because, it takes a while to get to where you really want to be at in life. All right. Let's see here. Some of you guys are actually going to do international work. Some of y'all are going to do international work where you bring different people together, like you unify people. Well, it's a lot of one energy here too. I didn't even realize this, but the Ace of Air here. Ace of Air. It's a lot of one energy here. We have the number one, we have the Founding Day, as well as the Ace of Air. But I'm just feeling like you guys know how to stand on your own. Y'all know how to stand on your own, so you may help people with their independence in general. You may do some type of career field or work where you're helping people with their independence, but for the most part, a lot of you are going to be doing spiritual work. A lot of you are going to be touch points for other people. A lot of you are going to be spiritual leaders. Some of you are going to be spiritual leaders. Some of you are going to speak people into leading positions based off of your connection to a higher knowing. All right? So that's just the beginning. All right. So our next card for our number ones, we have the number 9, the Hermit. 9 may be significant to you, which has to do with endings, beginnings, cycles, completion, completing things full course, standing the trials all the way through, something that a lot of people can't do. A lot of people usually give up or, slow down for a long period of time. But with my number ones, I could tell with you having a leadership role, you're the one who kind of sets the patterns for the next decade, or sets the standards that everyone else follows after or learns from. All right. You're kind of like that person who makes sacrifices for those that come behind you. You open up doors for other people. But with this Hermit card here, I'm feeling like my number ones, you work good alone. Isolation, solitude. When you're by yourself, that's when you get into your that's when you're able to step into your most successful adventures, because you are not swayed by other people's perspective or thoughts on what you should be doing with your career. My number ones, you are definitely going to be some entrepreneurs. That is where you're going to have your most success and prosperity at, is in starting your own business. Some of you that's watching this video already have your own business. You just started it, or you've had it for some time. Where this video, I want to make sure that you know that you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Once you find what's really, really good for you in the area that you feel really good working in, stick to it. Stick to it and don't give up. But like I said, with the Hermit card here, that means that you spend a lot of time alone. You spend a lot of time thinking, self-discovery. Oh, and some of y'all are going to be spiritual teachers. That's still a leading role. You're teaching others. Some of you may be students right now, but the student is going to turn into the teacher. All right? You're definitely someone it's just, I didn't even count this when I was counting the ones earlier. So that's like 11, 11. Like we have 4 ones here already. A lot of these cards I just see single. Actually, for every card I just see one person or one animal. So you're definitely someone who stands in that leadership role. I can't stress that enough for my number ones. I feel like somebody really needs to hear that, because you've been doubting yourself because you feel like you're not qualified to lead others, or you feel like you don't have what it takes. Well, that leadership ability is already installed in you. Whoever you are watching this video, that leadership role, if you were doubting yourself and you were looking, outside of yourself, you have all that you need to lead other people. You have things inside of you that other people just don't have. And that's going to take you far in life and in a lot of careers, okay? In a lot of fields. But definitely for my number one, some of you guys are spiritual teachers. Some of you guys will actually teach people how to get into meditation once you, master it yourself, or as you're learning different techniques. And you're going to always be learning about self-discovery. So you may even lead some type of programs or classes teaching other people how to get into their self, how to step into their true self, how to step into their power, or coach them into success some type of way, because you will have done it yourself already. All right. Some of my number ones, you guys are clairvoyant. You're able to see beyond the veil. You're able to see things as they truly are. You have a higher perspective on things, where you can actually look at things with like a hawk's eye from above. You can see things from both sides of a situation. So some of you guys may be mediators, or like family mediators. Definitely spiritual connections. Some of you may be mediums. All right. You have a high connection to your intuition for some of you. You have lots of patience. And if you don't have patience, that's something that you're going to work on and get better with, because with this card showing up here, you've kind of mastered that energy. So you've been given the responsibility to be the in-between for the spiritual realm to the earthly realm. So for some of you that's watching this video, you already know this, but you're in tune with your intuition, okay? You're in tune with your intuition, so don't doubt it. Just work on it, okay? Grow with it. And you're good at making decisions. You're good at really, really considering all the factors before you make a set decision. So that's another leadership quality, I feel like. You're not impulsive. And if you are, that's something you're going to get better with time. We have the ebb and flow here next. All right. Just taking a look at it. Some of you are going to be good with animals. Some of you are going to be very good with like taming wild animals. So some of you may long to work with animals across the world in different places. Some of you like learning about animals. I think I said that earlier with the founding day. You're going to work around animals, maybe in a place of like a zoo, animal sanctuary, somewhere where you can learn or teach other people about animals, but you're going to also have a very good connection with animals. Some of you may work at shelters and actually do things that have to do with saving animals, protecting animals and taking care of them. And animals also, just come to you in general because they see something in you. They know you are a nurturer. They know you will take care of them and protect them. They look at you like a healer. Some of you guys have healing hands. All right. Some of you are also going to work in the field of like giving, nonprofit organizations, starting your own, some type of charity, giving back to others that are less fortunate, as well as other species like different animals and things like that. I do see that here. Some of you like to work the night shift and whatever it is that you like to do. Some of you, you are most creative, or your most ideas come to you at nighttime. So if that's something that happens with you, I would say definitely write it down when you see it. But I'm seeing for some of y'all going to do some traveling, and it's going to be alone. I know a lot of people want buddies when they go traveling, or they want partners and stuff like that. But a lot of y'all in this particular group, my number ones, y'all going to do traveling on your own, because you're going to want to stay in places longer than other people and actually get to know the locals and things like that, and just learn about different cultures. And a lot of people, like a lot of people in your family or a lot of people around you may not understand why you would want to do that, or how you could do it or afford it. A lot of people have a lot of limited beliefs on how it's possible to do certain things. So you're going to stand out from that. So a lot of trips, even like starting off, you're going to be on your own if you're not already doing them. So your career field may even be something to do with traveling. Something to do with traveling. Constantly being on the road, flowing with wherever the wind blows you, wherever the wind takes you, especially if you're able to achieve financial freedom with what you're doing, because you won't have any limits to hold you back to where you're at. You won't feel like you have anything holding you back. All right. Some of you are definitely going to travel to China or Japan. I'm hearing that. China or Japan. For some reason, you're going to end up going there. Could be for spiritual purposes that have to do with you growing into a field of study that you're going to do. For some of y'all that are spiritual, going to be in the spiritual field. All right. So let's get into these two cards here. We have the Ace of Air. That's a 1 card. All right. That's a 1. Y'all come into this particular group. Y'all come into coming up with ideas that other people would never think of. You're very creative, but this creativeness comes from the divine that you connect to. Once you tap into that, once you get into that meditation state, that meditative state, tapping into your intuition with the high priestess, you guys actually have this divine force that you're connected to, this divine line that can actually send ideas down to you, and you bring them and present them to people, around you, new ideas and inspirations. Now, if you're working on something and you're getting these ideas, you don't want to share them with anyone until after you've already completed them, because you don't want anyone's energy to talk you into not doing it, or talk you out of this crazy idea they may feel like you have. But everything that is created on this earth started with the idea. So don't let anyone talk you out of nothing that it is that you want to do. All right. Okay. And it may be kind of harsh starting off, but don't give up. Keep those ideas flowing. Keep energy in a good space around you, because I'm seeing here that one of you, for some of you, your ideas that you actually come up with, these divine ideas that's streaming and flowing through you, that is how you're going to become successful. All right. With that creativeness, that creative flow of energy. Some of you may be good at making music. I just heard that some of you are good with making beats, music, engineering beats, engineering music, whatever. And some of you are good writers, poets, all right? Don't let anyone talk you out of that creativeness. Let it flow. Keep practicing at it. Keep being open to creating new things. And that could be what possibly takes you into success for some of you. I'm hearing for somebody that's watching this video. Somebody that's watching this video, this is very important for you. Don't stop your creativeness. And if you have a blockage within your creativity, work on those areas of blockage and get back to it, because that is going to be your area of success, one of your areas. Because for this group, I feel that you have multi-talents, multi-areas and ways that you can get successful, but you have to tune into them, tune into them and see what works best for you. The next card we have here is the King of Fire. All right, with the King of Fire, we have focus, focus, focus. All right, so yeah, this group, you are a visionary. Some of you are visionaries. Definitely a leader. Definitely a leader. It says that on the card, and all through this reading, I've been saying that you have a leadership ability, a role. Other people look up to you, okay? Other people look up to you. So that means that you can work in the career field of mentoring others, leading others into success. Because I'm big on, once you reach a certain area, help other people that want to get there. Teaching other people, maybe doing some courses or some classes in whatever field of study that you're really good in doing, do that. Create some courses, create some classes, and teach other people. Teach other people. You'll get to know many, many people all around the world once you do that. All right? That could take you very, very far for my travelers. Because I definitely feel like this group you're going to have success in meeting people around the world. But some of you guys actually have the ability to see a picture, an idea, hear a music note in your mind or just in your head. And I want you to know that that is not you tripping. That's real. And that is, that's like your creativity flow. And these are ideas coming from the angelic realm or the divine realm. And they're trying to help you and lead you into, a position where you can actually become successful off of these ideas that you're coming up with in your mind, all right, that you're getting. So you're definitely someone who's creative, and you may be able to teach other people about creativeness or teach other people how to tap into that once you get into that, all right? So we're going to do the second part here for my number ones. So we're going to do the second part, and the second part is what steps you can take to start attracting this success. What steps you can take to start attracting this success. I'm sorry that I was quiet for a second because I was just like seeing some things here where some of y'all are going to go very far with this creativeness, this spirituality, and this leadership role. A lot of y'all are leaders. Like, y'all actually going to, some of y'all are going to step into some high positions that are watching this video. And if you don't know that yet, get familiar with it. Get that in your head. Get that in your head. Don't get crazy with it with your ego, but understand that we need leaders. We need positive leaders in the world. We need people who, especially if you're someone who already know that you draw attention to people, you already know that people look up to you. You should be doing something positive with that power and that leadership role, because you're leading children. Even if you don't know that they're watching you, you're leading other adults. If you don't know that they're watching you, people are watching you, because you have like this like glow, this thing about you, this essence about you that pulls people towards you, want to know more about you, want to understand how you got to where you got, and they're willing to listen and hear your story so that you can help them. So let's get into what steps or tips you can take to start attracting this success. All right. And I'm using the animal messages, the oracle messages. I want to get some more oracle decks. If you guys want to donate, you're more than welcome to, using the Cash App link in the description box, as well as I got to make an Amazon wish list and put it on here. So if you want to just buy the decks directly, you can do that as well. I'm going to do that. But if you do donate for a particular deck that you have in mind, don't forget to email me after you send the Cash App. After you send the money, you can just email me and tell me what card you want me to buy. But I definitely want to do some more oracles. Okay, so let's see here. What are some tips for my number ones that they need to know to help them align and start attracting this success in these career fields that we just talked about? Not surprised that you guys got the Raven and the Ego, because you guys are visionaries and you are connected to the spiritual realm no matter what career field you take. All right. So number ones, this is the Squirrel. This is letting me know that y'all have plenty of resources around y'all. Y'all have all the tools and things that y'all need. Some of y'all know the right people that can, if you have the right song or you have the right equipment or the right ideas, they're going to help you get into the right position, but they need to see that you're working towards it first. Okay, somebody needed to hear that. And some of you guys just have the resources. Like, you have everything you need around you. You have everything you need inside of you, but you're scared and you're kind of talking yourself out of stepping into these positions, into these roles, when there's nothing stopping you except yourself. You're the only one stopping yourself. Whatever it is that you're thinking in your mind of why you can't be great, or, oh, I failed at it last time, so I should stop doing it. No. Re-strategize, get back to the notebook and a pen and a paper, or get back to the drawing board, make a new plan, and do it again. But this time, do it better. If you're discouraged from a time that you fail, okay? You're going to fail at things, especially when you're a leader, because you're someone who usually goes through the sacrifice of bumping your head many times, learning lessons many times. And that's why you're going to be the best to be able to be teaching others and leading others, because you know the experience. You've had the experience. You know what are some possibilities and some things that can come up that actually can get in your way from this path or whatever it is that you specialize in. All right. So it said, gather your resources now, for they will sustain you through coming change. So some of y'all are going to be going through some changes throughout this journey, finding this career that's going to take you into success. So you need to make sure that you have your resources buckled down and stocked up with you. Like, a squirrel. I have plenty of squirrels around my house, and they're always stacking these acorns and what are those, walnuts, in the backyard of my house, because I have like a big backyard. They're always digging holes and putting them and storing them. So you need to store your resources, okay? Gather your resources and get to using them, because my number ones, you definitely have it, especially with you having a connection to the divine realm. Because when you have a connection to the divine realm, they always have your back. When you're worrying and having anxiety or stressed about things, that's just you all up in your head. For some of you, it's your ego, all up in your head, fear-based. Let it go, work on it, because nothing is stopping you but you. All right. So the next card we have here is the Raven, all about intuition, if you ask me, all about that higher connectedness. Very magical bird. So like I said, some of you guys are going to be leaders, spiritual leaders, able to create something out of nothing, I'm hearing. Some of y'all can create something out of nothing, and other people love that about y'all. That's why they look up to y'all. They look at y'all like, wow, I want to be like them, okay? That's how people look at you, even if you don't know it, even if they don't tell you that. With this card, it says, listen to your intuition. So you're definitely connected to that spiritual sense of getting those messages, whether it's clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognate. You're able to get a message from the spiritual realm. Some of you, again, like I said earlier, you're connected to this bird, the raven or the crow. You're connected to like these blackbirds or birds in general come to you. You're connected to hawks, eagles, all types of birds. But you have a connectedness to this bird. You may even realize that this bird may follow you around. Tune into the messages that come to your mind when this bird is around you, for some of you. Okay, tune into the messages, because there are definitely messages that Crow and Raven are bringing when they're coming into someone like you. All right, my number ones. All right, our next one here is create your vision. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that truck outside. It was very loud. I'm by a window. It says create your vision. So I told y'all, some of y'all actually have the ability to see into the future, or see something. You can actually see it as if it's already here. So you need to really start tapping into your vision. Really, because even if you don't do like a spiritual career field, just seeing how something can play out in your mind before you do it is it's like all the support you need. You don't need people outside of you supporting you. You've already seen it. You've been shown it by the divine realm. So what is stopping you? Start drawing that picture. Start doing that poetry. Start building whatever it is that you want to build. Those classes, even if you don't know how it's going to start, you got to start visualizing that, because it's definitely possible. My number ones, y'all can make a lot of stuff happen, okay? People not looking up to y'all for no reason. You got to start using your resources. You really do. And tap into that creative side of you. I'm hearing for my number ones. No matter what field you go into, use your creativity, because that's what's going to bring new ideas out of you. That's what's going to bring like this newness to you, this passion to you. All right. Some of you guys may also work in areas where it's lots of animals in general. I'm hearing for my number ones, where some of you may do good working outside in nature. But you're going to have to tap into your vision and also use your ability to create. If you want a certain job in a certain career field, see it. Go within yourself and get into that meditative state. Or for some of you who've already advanced in this and got into trance states, see it. Take yourself to where you want to be. Take yourself to that place. Visualize it all around you. That's that career place. Visualize yourself at your idea of what success is. I'm telling y'all, my number ones, y'all definitely can get to where y'all want to be. All right. So this is another card that talks about like resources, I feel like, in creation. This is the sacred beetle. All right. You see the beetle. The beetle's rolling something here. Looks like it could be food, but it's rolling something here. Like, okay, I'm taking this back to where I'm going. And I also feel like this is a gold beetle. So if you're into animal totems and animal messages, look up gold beetle and see what that means. But it says, what is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. So with my number ones, y'all definitely good with creation. Y'all can actually create the realities that y'all want. Y'all can create the businesses that y'all want, especially if y'all have an entrepreneur spirit. In this, I feel like y'all are supposed to be working for yourselves. Y'all are very independent. You have to create that. You have to see it. You have to believe it. And you have to work on taking action to create that, because my number ones, y'all can have the career that y'all want. Okay, you really have a big field of things you can do for my number ones, but whatever it is you want to do, you can actually get there. All right, it may take you some time. It may not be fast, but you can get there. All right. All right, so that is for my number ones. I hope that you like what you heard today. If you would like a personal reading, don't forget to check out the information in the description under this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. All right. Thank you so much for listening today. Bye-bye, my loves. Have a great week. Back, my number twos. This part of the video is for you. We're going to get into what career will bring you success, all right? So I hope that you like what you hear today. If you do, if anything resonates with you, leave some comments in the comment section, and don't forget to like the video, all right? Let's get started. I did shuffle these prior to the video, but I'm just going to shuffle them a little bit more, and I didn't look at them yet, but we're going to get into your reading here now, because I'm interested to see what is my number twos. What career will bring you success? All right, we got the Two of Fire. I'm loving the way these readings are coming out tonight, because y'all numbers, this was the same thing with the last deck. Y'all numbers are matching the deck card number, the numbers on these cards here. So yeah, let's get into what career will bring you success. All right, so with my number twos, I feel like you're going to be good with working with other people. Like, you may do some career fields that's going to have to do with you cooperating with other organizations or people, and combining your work or your ideas with other people, and in some way that's going to take you guys into a very successful part of your life. So let's get into this first card here. The first card here is the Two of Fire. You see two people here. So like I said, that has to do with you coming together with someone else. Or some of you guys are going to be good in two areas at one time. Like you may be running two businesses at one time. You may have mastered some financial freedom. So that's something that you're going to be good at. It says new partnerships or contracts. So you're going to always be good with like coming together with somebody. When you guys share a common vision or a common goal, you'll be able to work on things with them. Also, I feel like some of you are going to have some jobs where you're outside, some type of jobs where you're working with nature, because I see a lot of nature in the background of these photos, as well as like being outside in gardens and things like that, or in the forest. So some of you are going to be doing careers like that. That's where you're going to get successful at. Some of you who are watching this video, your family may own like a farm, and that is how like you may come into some type of success with that. Maybe doing like food co-ops and things like that. But some of you who don't have that, you're just good with growing things. You're good with growing things, bringing things into fruition, all right? Good with finances in general. Some of you are going to be like financial advisors, or you're good with just money in general. Money, good with the flow of money. I'm sorry. Good with the flow of money. Energy was flowing through my ear when I said that. It was like going with the flow of money. All right, so you're definitely going to be good with working with other people, and it's not going to be like you're going to stay with the same person for a long time. Like you're going to stay with someone and stick with them as long as you guys have the common vision, as long as the business is going well together, the contracts are steady, and things are looking good for you and the other person. That's as long as the positions will last. But once they fall apart or people start having new ideas that don't resonate with the other person, you two are going to go your own separate ways, or you're going to release yourself from those type of organizations or businesses, because you see you're able to see when it's time to move on, and you're okay with doing that. You're okay with moving on when it's time. When it comes to your business and your career, you know. So our next card here is release. My number 2s, it says the end of a phase or situation. So you're definitely good at releasing things. Like I said with the prior card, you're able to see when the end of something has come, and you're okay with that. For some of you, like now, you may have a problem with letting things go, or like you're one of those people who stay on a job or ride it out till the wheels fall off. Well, what this is telling me is when you get that inner knowing feeling like, okay, my time is up here. Okay, I'm tired of doing this. I'm ready for something else. You need to start learning how to let those areas go, let those jobs go, because there's always something better on the horizon for you. It's an opportunity for you to level up, change up your career field, learn something new, and just step into the next area, okay? You don't want to get stuck in the same area for too long, my number 2s, because you guys actually have the ability to do many, many things in life, a variety of things. You're one of these multi-talented groups. Some of you are going to work in the field of spiritual work, doing like helping people with spiritual transformation. Once you work through that and you learn some things about that, you're actually going to help other people doing that. But a lot of you guys are good with some of you guys are actually going to be good with counseling, I'm hearing. A lot of you that are listening to this video already know this, the ones who resonate with that, but you may not know how to step into that area if you're not going to school already for it. You're going to be good with helping people release things from their past, or things when it's just time to let it go. You're definitely good with the money though. We have the Page of Earth here that's scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. So my number 2s, you're like the theme of this video, successful. It says good news about financial matters. I definitely feel like you're going to be good in the money field. Some of you may help other people with money. Some of you may be good with trading stocks and bonds, teaching other people how to do it. All right. teaching other people things about finances, teaching other people how to get money, how to attract money, how to manifest money, things with money. My number 2 is you are some money workers, all right? Like, you know how to work the money. Like, you don't have to work hard like other people. You've kind of mastered the flow and energy of money currency, okay? And you are good at what you do once you come into this place here. Once you get to this place, this page of earth place where you're knowing how to, oh, and also some of you guys are going to be like giving. Part of your career field is going to be like giving to others. Maybe some type of charity work, or putting your money into some type of schoolings or teaching type of businesses where you're giving back to others what you've learned. Sponsorship, I'm hearing for some of y'all. Some type of sponsorship, I just heard. Okay. Some of you will work outside. Like I said, some of you are connected to like that earthly realm, and that's why you're so good with currency. It's because you are connected. You're kind of grounded when it comes to that. We have the give and take here. I would say with the give and take, you're definitely, look, she's out here picking the this looks like a giant pickle or a watermelon. I'm not sure which one it is, but she's out here picking the fruit from the field, or the plants from the field, pottery everywhere. So like I said, some of you guys are going to be good at planning and, you know, turning that food into resources and being able to make income from that. Some of you have a connection to birds, so you're going to be giving to birds. Some of you may work with birds, do work with animals in general, but mostly birds, because it's a lot of ravens up here. You may do good watching over food, or working in a nutrition field. I feel like some of you are actually good at helping people with nutrition. You're actually able to coach people on nutrition, all right? And some of you are actually going to be good at helping people with herbology. I'm hearing herbology, mastering medicine and roots and things like that. So some of you may do good in that field of work. Some of you may be going to school to be a doctor, maybe going to be, you know, something that has to do with being able to talk to people about nutrition, a nutritionist, all right? But definitely giving. So some of you may work in the field of charity as well, nonprofit organizations and things like that. Some of you may work with children. Some of you may work in a field where you're able to make other people laugh, like comedy, all right? Comedy, theater, acting, entertainment, because you're able to make other people feel good about themselves. You may be like a coach that talks to people about self-worth, self-confidence, self-love. So those are some areas where you'll actually be good at when it comes to your career field, and that could take you into success if you stick with it long enough. All right. Some of you are definitely gardeners. I'm going to say that again because we have the pollen here, and she's basically in the pollen field tickling the lion, and he's happy and she's happy. So some of you may work with children as well, children care, child care development, teachers for children and things like that. Next, we have the 8 of fire. That means you're going to have your hands in a lot of different things, a lot of different areas. So you definitely have like multi-careers, multi-fields of study. Like I said, with the 2 of fire here, I feel like you're going to be good at a variety of different things. But what's being said here is that you need not to get overwhelmed. Like, try to work on one thing at a time, then add on another thing when you have enough room for it. But don't start up a lot of things at once. Try to stick to one thing at once for my number 2s, because you are definitely multi-talented, but you have to have some organization about it, all right? Want to have some organization about your ability to help so many different people in these fields that you work in, and you don't want to get overwhelmed. You don't want your schedule to be so packed that you can't spend time with your family or spend time with the people that you love. So you want to make sure that you're doing things balanced with these career fields, but you're definitely going to be successful in the area of groundedness. Some of you just have a loving and a liking for taking care of the earth. So you're definitely going to work in a field where you're either with animals or with plants. Some of you may be starting botanicals, butterfly, something with butterflies for some of you. Some of you working with birds, maybe like learning about birds, learning in a field of biologists or something like that. Some of you just working with birds in general, like pottery, creating things with pottery, planting plants. That's going to make some of you guys very successful. But some of you who are watching this video, if you don't know this, you're actually very connected to the earth. So it's good, even if you don't know about like herbs and roots, for you to learn about them, because that is what could possibly bring you success. And I feel like some of you are going to be opening up like some herbal stores, or some places where people can get those type of herbal stores. People can get that type of stuff from. All right. And you need not worry whenever you feel like a job or a school or something stops for you and you weren't expecting it, because that just means, for my number twos, that something else is around the corner for you that's going to be even better than what you was expecting. Okay, it's going to be even better than what you was expecting. All right, because you guys are like multi-talented, so you need to not get stuck on one thing for too long. It's okay to learn it for some time and get to a place where you master a field. But when you get bored with it, let it go, because you guys have many talents, my number twos. You don't have to stay in one field. All right, so let's do the second part of this reading, which is some tips on how you can attract this success. All right. All right, my number twos, let's see how you can attract this success, because you guys are so connected to the earth. Like, you are connected to abundance, my number twos. I feel like for some of y'all, riches is y'all birthright. Y'all just don't know it yet. Wealth is y'all destiny. Y'all just haven't seen it yet for some of y'all. Or if y'all seen it, y'all scared, or y'all fearing it, or y'all doubting it. Get out of your head and step into what's already yours. Align yourself so that you can start receiving it, okay? So I'm just going to get 4 cards here on some tips that you can start doing, or something that you can know that's going to help you to start attracting that success in those career fields. Okay, so for some of y'all in my number 2 group, y'all have people who don't agree with what it is, your ideas that you may have, or these business ideas, or these jobs that you want to do. You need to cast out that negative talk. Try to stay away from those people if you can, and do what is best for you, my number 2s. Don't let anyone talk you out of your dreams with this array here, all right? Don't let anyone talk you out of your dreams. Because y'all have some big dreams, my number 2s, but a lot of y'all are doubting yourself because of things y'all done heard over time, experiences y'all seen other people go through. But don't worry, everybody's not the same, all right? What's meant for you may not be meant for someone else. So you want to keep those negative thoughts out your mind. Also, keep that negative talk from other people out your mind. But the most important thing is keep your own negative talk out your mind. Whenever some negative thoughts come in your mind about why you can't do this, or why you can't partner up with this person, or you scared or fearing all of that, twist those thoughts, all right? Twist those thoughts. Go within and twist those thoughts and turn them into something positive. Every time a negative thought comes up about why you can't do something or why it won't work, turn it into something positive, all right? Say something positive instead. Next, you actually have a connection to your intuition, my number 2s. So what you want to do is use your inner knowing and your intuition to make decisions. So when you're coming into partnerships with other people, use discernment when trying to decide on what options and opportunities to take. But also, when you have like this gut feeling like, I know this would work if I did it like this, this, and this, and this, go with that. Don't listen to other people. Go with that inner feeling that you're feeling, because that can actually lead you into success, going within yourself and trusting your own intuition and receiving messages from the spirit realm. That's what's going to help you with getting into your areas of success in my number 2s. And I feel like y'all already know this, But sometimes y'all might kind of talk yourself out of doing things for my number 2. For some reason, some of y'all that's watching this video, y'all talk yourself out of things that could actually be good for you. A lot of you have the resources you need already. You know the right people already. It's just about you presenting what it is you have, your creativeness, your ideas to that person, so that, or just presenting it to yourself and start stepping into it consistently and with persistence, and you'll be able to actually achieve success over time. All right, it may not be fast, but you actually have everything you need around you, my number 2s, to actually do what it is that you need to do, get where you need to go. It's about taking those small steps, taking what you already have around you and start putting the pieces together. Taking what you already know, because some of y'all have already went to school, or y'all already learned from other people. You've been around someone who's doing something that you want to do for a long time, so you already know what it takes. It's about you taking the action yourself. You see how he's running up, taking the action yourself, showing up for yourself. All right, and there's going to be some changes that you're going to go through. This group, my number 2s, you're going to go through many changes with your career fields and success, but you just got to be willing to roll with it. Keep going. Keep going. Don't get stuck in one place. It says your sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. So with the fox here, I feel like for my number 2s, you may have some people around you that don't have the best interest for you, or you may come in contact when it comes to work with other people who have similar visions as you, but they have like ill intentions. Their intentions may not be the best. So use your intuition to show you who is worth working with, who is worth taking chances with, and who is not, so that they won't be blockages or obstacles in your way for you to get to this success that you're going to achieve, my number 2s. Don't let anyone talk you out of it, especially when you're working with other people. You want to consider other people's ideas, but you also don't want to let their experiences, you don't want them to project their negative experiences onto you in a place where you're feeling like something won't work out, or you just can't have it because someone else said you can't. All right, don't let someone else do that to you, my number 2s, because you are very talented. You have many areas that you're going to be good in, but you just need to stick things out, and don't give up on yourself, my number 2s. Don't give up. Definitely tune into your intuition, though, because my number 2s, you have this inner knowing where you know where you're supposed to be, or you have like this gut feeling where oh, this may work out. Like, where did this thought come from? Let me write this down right now, because I don't want to forget this, and this is something I can see myself doing. If you can see yourself doing things that you really like doing already, like things you're talented at already and you wish you had more time to do them, those may be areas that you can start some type of career or some type of business in. Definitely going to be doing some collaborations with other people. You're going to do good with working with other people. So definitely do that. And I also want to mention, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the beginning, but some of y'all could pick more than one deck if you feel called to more than one deck, because some of these decks have some similar messages in them, I'm seeing already. But if you're called to more than one deck, that is fine, because like I said, you're multi-talented. All right. So that was for my number 2s. I hope that you like what you heard today. If you want a personal reading, don't forget to go into the description of this video and email me for that personal reading. Also, we have the drawing going on for a free 30-minute reading once we hit 200 subscribers. So don't forget to like, comment, and share this video, or subscribe to the channel as well. And I hope that my number 2s, I hope y'all have a great week, okay? All right, bye-bye, my loves. My number 3s, welcome back. This part of the video is for you. We about to get into what career will be bringing you success, okay? And I'm not sure if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but I do want to say that you may be drawn to more than one pile, and that is okay if you are, because I understand a lot of people are multi-talented. That does not mean that you're just good at one thing, all right? So just whatever piles draw you to them, go with it. Go with it, okay? Listen to them, because it may be something that you had kind of a thought on before, but you kind of like, no, that might not work for me, but go with it, because if you're put to it, it's a reason. All right, so I have not looked at these cards yet. I'm just going to reshuffle them a little bit before I lay them out, and we're about to see what career will bring you success. All right, my number 3s. So I'm going to lay these out here first. And Then we're going to get into your message here. All right, so starting off, we have the Ten of Fire. Y'all some busybodies, my number 3. Y'all be in everything, okay? Y'all be in everything. I'm seeing that y'all are like that strong person in general that's trying to pull all the weight for everybody. So I can already see that you have this role where you want to take care of others, basically. Some of you may work in the healthcare field or just like in a health area, but or stress area, like stress relief, counseling, therapy, definitely therapy for my number 3s. Physical therapy and mental therapy for some of y'all. It depends on whatever it is that you're interested in. But you guys have lots of responsibility and attract lots of abundance. So your career field, I want to say, for some of you, is definitely multi-talented. But you may become overwhelmed in the careers that you choose or the jobs that you choose. And notice I'm saying an S at the end of them because y'all are like superheroes, my number 3s. Lots of strength. All right, lots of strength is needed for y'all. And y'all see that Archangel name up there. Use it if you need it. Look into it if you don't know anything about it. 11 may be a significant number to you, my number 3s. But some of y'all are protectors. Y'all have roles of protection. So y'all like justice, lawyers, maybe going to school for lawyers, protecting children protective services, social work, because you care about other people so much. You want to take care of everybody so much. So you're in the field of social work. Some of you guys are light workers. All right, light workers. Here to kind of help the world evolve and grow into a higher paradigm, a shift into better, more love, less hurting and pain. Also I see here, I didn't even see that, but forgiveness and compassion. So like a lot of y'all are going to be good with mediating things, but also forgiving, helping people work through forgiveness in those type of career fields. So it could be like counseling, mediating. And some of this was in other videos. So if you resonate with other videos, make sure you check out anything else if you resonated with another video. But some of you guys are just going to be like, because you see her holding the shield. This is Archangel Ariel. You see her holding a shield. So some of you guys are going to work like child protective services, police officers, firefighters, any field where it's like you're protecting someone, you're shielding someone. You're going to work in those type of fields of study because you have this strong spirit about you where you feel like you have to protect others. Now, some of you may actually do like spiritual protection work. Like you may make like candles to help protect people and stuff like that, or do like, you may be good at making like salt baths or spiritual cleanses. You may already be doing this, or some of you are going to step into this later on in life because you have like this protection around you, and you have the ability to protect others. You may be one of those people who are able to step into some people's houses and like pray out or chant down negative spirits and just cleanse areas. Some of you are going to be like aura cleansers. You're going to be able to make things like that. Your hands are gifted for some of you. Some of you are very good with your hands. Now, some of you are very creative. Some of you are watching this video are very creative. Like you're good at music and art and just creating anything or anywhere where your creativity can flow. You're all about it. And I want to say, make sure that you allow yourself to tap into that and be very confident in what you are creating, because you never know that what you create could be like someone else's therapy, someone else's like relief, someone else's beauty. You're going to be inspired by your creativity. You're going to be inspired to create by other people that you come in contact with, adventures that you take. Some of you guys are some of you guys are actually travelers, like you like to travel, and you traveling and meeting people is going to inspire your creativity. You may write songs or poems about other people. Some of you may work in the field of news or journaling, writing books, but most importantly, being original. Being very original and not taking on other people's ideas and works and just doing what comes to you yourself. Lots of passion. That's why you like to protect people. Some of you are actually seers. Some of you that are watching this video, you can actually see into the future. So that may be part of your career field, and that is going to allow you to step into success. Some of you are good with taking care of animals, and I'm hearing some of you can actually help other people see who they are. Like you can actually help people step into their power, step into their career field by you seeing the future. Like you may be one of those people, if you're looking at this video, who have dreams or visions about a friend or someone you know or someone you don't know, and you're actually able to help with leading people onto the career paths or the paths that they're supposed to be on because you've already seen it. They may be doubting themselves. They might not see it. So you're actually one of those people who can see into the future. Visionaries. Time doesn't phase you because you understand the laws of time and how it really works. All right. Some of you are going to be working with the weather, some type of career with the weather, maybe news or something, meteorologist, something with the weather for some of you. All right. Oh, I like this card. It says farewell. For some of y'all that's going to be doing like some spiritual careers, y'all are good with helping people like transition. Maybe like hospice, working with older people, talking to them, being around them in their last hours, their last days. For those of you that are creative, that create music, you just like to do things for the elderly, like play music for them, even the children and young people that are in hospice, because I used to work in hospice some years ago. And it used to be young people that come through there sometimes, like that were my age or younger, due to like cancer and different things like that. So you're just going to be good with like helping people transition. Some of you may be like the counselor of the grief counselor for the family. Grief counselors for the family to help them with working through grief after they lost someone that was close to them. All right. Another deck that resonates with birds and cats. So some of you may work with animals in some type of area. Some of you may notice that cats just come up to you, or you attract cats to your home. All right. You may just be a grief counselor in general, or some type of loss counselor to help people with releasing those type of emotions or getting through those trying times with your strength, because you have a lot of strength. My number 3s, you have lots of strength. All right. We have the 10 of Earth here. With the 10 of Earth, I feel like you guys are very abundant. You're going to come into lots of abundance, lots of financial success, financial security. Some of you may be the person who like save or invest. Some of you are investors. Some of you will be good at investing in things, and that's how you're going to become successful, whatever your idea of success is. But you're going to come into lots of abundance and prosperity because of the decisions that you make, and also a lot of the people that you're helping out here. You're helping a lot of people, so people are going to just recognize you for that, and they're going to want to give you stuff. They're going to want to give you stuff. You never know what you can attract into your life based off of the work you do, especially when you're such a good person. As my number threes, I'm getting here. Like, you just love helping people. You love putting people on. I'm hearing for some of y'all, when y'all get to where y'all need to be, y'all love putting other people on. Y'all love helping other people take the steps that they need to take. You also may be like a financial mentor or a financial advisor. Something with children. Some of y'all like may do foster care. You know, that may not be what makes you successful, but some of y'all may work with children, like daycares, babysitting, something with children. Maybe starting some type of children businesses, daycare centers, you know. Some of you may become surrogate parents. All right, you never know how you helping someone else what it can bring you. But for my number threes, I see that you guys don't think about that. You're not hard on what can I get from this. You're more on how can I help someone? How can I serve? That's what I'm getting from my number threes. How can I serve? All right. Some of you may work in places with children, like in campsites in the summertime. You may be good with doing things with children in the summer, or just getting out in nature in general. But I feel like you have lots of strength in this group. So whatever it is that you do, you're going to become successful off of using that strength in your career field. It naturally comes to you, my number three. So it's not something that you have to fake or feel like you're overdoing it. Well, sometimes you are going to feel overwhelmed because you try to help everyone, or you try to do everything at once. But you have to pick and choose based off of discernment which things are actually worth sticking out and helping people with and stuff. So let's do your second part of your reading, my number threes. This is how you can start attracting that success into your life, or what are some tips you could use. So we're going to do a couple of these animal oracle decks here. Oops, this one fell out, so we'll take it. Actually, here we go. I'm going to take one more. All right, my number threes. So we have the wild boar, the wild boar here. Whatever tradition or others expect of you, only be true to yourself. To yourself, be true. You got to stand in what it is that you believe. And like I said, you have a lot of strength. You're always trying to help other people. So it's going to be times when people try to sway you. Oh, you should be doing this, or you should be helping this person. Why you didn't help me with that? I seen you did this for that person. You just got to stand true in what it is that you believe and what you feel like is best. And that's what's going to make you successful, my number twos. That's what's going to have you. And remember, like, you set the ultimate idea of what success is for you. Don't let anyone else set that for you or say what you should be doing based off what they think you should be doing. Okay, my number threes. You guys are like, when I think about my number threes, I think of like a heart or like a EMS truck. Like, you are the people who love showing up. I'm hearing superhero. I keep hearing superhero for my number threes. You are the person who shows up for other people. So don't let anyone else tell you how to do it or how to show up, because you're doing your best. All right. And your best is what's going to take you into your success. We have the show your emotions and regenerate love. So make sure that while you're helping so many people, that you don't forget about love. You don't forget about your own family, your own love life, and just being clear with your emotions. Don't bottle yourself up and harbor on like negative thoughts and emotions about things that you go through, because that can actually affect your work. So let those go. Come from a place of healing, compassion, and love, and you'll be able to use that strength and all those abilities that you have to help others in a positive manner, and you won't feel like bad about it when you're making decisions. With the next card, we have listen to your inner wisdom and enjoy the gift of freedom. So my number three, y'all are going to be very free once y'all step into these directions of careers, whatever it is that you're drawn to from this reading, or if you already know, it's saying listen to your inner wisdom and enjoy the gift of freedom. So like you have this innate wisdom or wisdom that's been learned over time. You kind of know how situations are going to play out. You kind of know who really needs your help and who doesn't. So go with that inner knowing. Also, with you doing this type of work where you're helping people, you might help people from different cultures, different backgrounds. You're going to have like this sense of freedom where you're not bounded to one area like other people. You're not bounded to one place of work. So don't let anyone else feel like you have to be. And that's your freedom. You earned it. You deserve it. So enjoy it. The next card here we have is the Wild Horse. Speak your passion aloud and defend those whom you love in word and deed. So I already told y'all at the beginning of this reading that y'all are some defenders, y'all are some protectors. So whatever field you choose to go in, my number threes, understand that you're meant for this. You're built for this. You've seen that strength card at the beginning. You're built for this. So don't let no one else get in your way of defending people or taking care of people or helping people. If you feel like this person needs your help at this time, you need to go over here and do this, do it. Don't let no one talk you out of it. But also be very firm in defending those people that you love, the ones that you love, okay? Don't forget about your close ones to you either, especially those of you who are in relationships. When you're trying to save the whole world, it can tug and pull on your relationship. So you want to make sure that you're also, taking care of home, defending those at home, the ones that you love, and also speaking your mind. Don't ever stop speaking your mind, especially when you have good intentions and you just mean well. Speak your mind and take that passion, because my number threes, I feel like this group has lots of passion, lots of fire. Take that passion and use it to, help others. Do the best that you can. Do the best that you can. Sometimes just being is simply enough, or just doing the best that you can is enough. All right? Because I feel with this group, some of you may get overwhelmed or worried about trying to take care of everybody, but just do what you can. All right. So that was the message here for my number threes. I hope that you step into your hero roles. All right. And if you like what you heard today, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Also, if you want to get, entered into that drawing, that's what it gets you entered into it for a free 30-minute reading. And we'll announce that once we get to 200 subscribers. If you want a personal reading, my information is in the description under this video, all right? Have a great week, my lovelies. All right, so welcome back, my number fours. This is those of you who chose deck number 4. And before I get started, I'm hearing for some of y'all, 444 may mean something for you. That's what I've just heard. So I just wanted to say that for some of y'all. So if that does, you're in the right place. All right, so with this group, I want to say before we get started that I'm just going to get started first, and then I'm going to tell you guys at the end, all right? I'll remember. All right, so my number 4 is we're going to see what career will bring you success, all right? Okay, so for my number 4s, this is just funny to me because with a few of these cards I'm getting this. Some of y'all might work in the field with food or something with food, something with tasting. I don't know. I know like on TV I've seen shows before where people go around the world tasting different foods and talking about them. Some of you may do like mukbangs on YouTube or online and different things like that. That's what's going to bring you success for some of you. All right. Some of you are like good with sweets and things like that. You're good with making that for some of y'all. Some of y'all may do some like baking or something like that. That's coming up here. Some of you are like people who like to make floral you're kind of creative when it comes in the area of food. So you like to make floral designs for some of you, and some of you like to take food and make different creative novelties for people to buy, maybe for like holiday times, or like with Valentine's Day coming up in the next 2 months or whatever. You like to make things that have to do with food and just taste things that taste good, or you love to eat food or taste food. So you're going to become successful in that type of area. Some of y'all just love food, I'm hearing. Some of you may be good with writing like cookbooks, creating cookbooks, or creating like a cooking channel or a cooking show. You never know where a book can take you, or you never know where you sharing your recipes online can take you. I've seen plenty of people like start off eating certain foods on YouTube, or start off sharing their ideas with people, and somehow they end up with the deal selling their stuff in a store. Some of you are going to like be good with selling things, some of your creations. All right, that's what I'm hearing for some of you, especially recipes for some of you. Some of you may do good in the business of restaurants, like you may own a restaurant, or you may have thought about doing it. Well, if that is what you're thinking about, that may be the correct field for you to go into. That's going to bring you your idea of success. All right, especially some of y'all that like to make like sauces and syrups and things like that, things that can go international, I'm hearing. So we have the 10 of water here as well. Some of you are going to work good in the field of helping people with family matters. For some of you, you may work in the field with just working with children in general, like young children, maybe being like a child coach or a child therapist, child counseling, emotional counselors, helping people step into like a place of completion. So for some of you, you may help people with like planning weddings or planning the food. Maybe that's what it is, like cake planning weddings and things like that. Some of you have this like love for life, and you just like to explore and travel and have fun, and maybe you just making like a video online of you traveling, showing people how you do it or how you came about doing it, showing people your experiences is how you're going to step into success for some of you. You definitely have a liking for learning, my number 4. Some of y'all like to learn, or some of y'all are good with going to school and just learning and learning and learning. What I'm hearing for some of y'all is that student is going to turn into a teacher. So don't give up on that. Don't ever think you know it all or you learned everything, because you're going to always go into a new topic. Some of you are going to be good at like being bookkeepers or something with books, or like I said, writing a book. Magazines, maybe you may get selected or called back for some type of modeling thing with a magazine or a book, something with books here. All right, some of you may be like you may get famous, or I don't know why famous came up, but you may get really famous. All right, people may look up to you, or you may work in the field of like tour guides, taking people into places that are very secluded, or something different, something cross seas or something in the Caribbean areas, I'm hearing for some of you. That's where y'all getting all that good food at that y'all eating. All right, a 5 of earth. You're definitely going to step into self-employment. You're definitely going to step into self-employment after you guys work through any fears surrounding money and you step into your wisdom of abundance and prosperity. Some of y'all are going to step into self-employment, especially with selling things like food and things like that, if you're interested in that. For some reason, food just keep coming up for this group, some sweetness. And some of you may create like perfumes or smell goods for people. And that's what's going to take you into success. Even if you're creating like makeup for some of you, skincare products, healthcare products, and hair products, I'm hearing for some of you. So 9 may be significant to someone who's watching this video. I'm seeing that some of you may work in the field of like love in general, like you have a love for doing anything that you love. I'm hearing for group number 4, anything that you love doing, anything that makes you feel really, really good when you're doing it, you're so excited, you're happy, you're like in this state of bliss, that's what's going to take you into success. I'm hearing for my number 4s. And you kind of know this because you're guided to it through your angels that surround you. If you didn't know, now you know that they are with you, all right? They're always with you, all right? So some of you may just be good in the area of taste, like taste testing, but like I said, but I feel like some of you are going to be good at like traveling and taking something somewhere, like ministry work or something in that area, like taking things there to new places and teaching people things, like taking something from a place where, like, say you're from America and you're going over to some other country, or you're from another country and you're coming over to America. You're going to be taking things that you've learned over time and you're going to be spreading them across the earth in different places, and you're going to be teaching people how to do things, whether it's online or in person. You're going to be international somehow, some way. And for some of you who don't want to be famous, but some of you are going to be famous, I'm hearing. Like, I'm seeing someone like a star. Someone's going to be famous. Some type of fame. You're going to come into some type of fame for some of you. All right. Some of you may work in careers that have to do with water, or you like to be around water, so something with that. Okay, my number 4s. So let's see here. What's some tips? In just a moment, we're going to see what's some tips, but I also see some of you may just be good in working with money. You're going to learn how to attract abundance, and you're going to want to teach other people that. Once you learn how to attract that abundance, you're going to be teaching other people that for some of you. All right, let's look at how you can attract this success. I'm just going to give you a few tips on how you can attract this success. And my number 4s, y'all video was a little bit shorter than everyone else's, I feel like. So if you feel like you was called to more than one video, you can definitely watch another one, but go with what resonates with you, all right? My number 4s. Let's see. All right. So we have the beaver here. It say investing in home comforts provides security and family togetherness. So make sure that you're investing in your family, everything that you're earning, everything that you're learning. Invest in your family. That's what's going to lead you into success. Maybe even coming together, starting some businesses with your family. All right, making it a family business. I'm hearing for some of y'all. Make it a family thing. Pour back into your family whatever you earn from this success or whatever you get. Don't be afraid to share it with your family, the ones who want to, reap the benefits with you. All right. We have the butterfly card here. So beautiful. It says delight in life and embrace change as the source of your creativity. All right, so you're definitely creative, my number 4s. I've said that at the beginning, but I feel like some of y'all are very creative with food for some reason. You're going to come into a lot of change, a lot of constant changes. Like the butterfly goes in and starts off as the caterpillar, goes into the cocoon, comes out this beautiful butterfly. So you're going to go through some transformation, some change process. You got to be okay with that. You got to keep moving forward. Don't give up on your dreams. Like, they may start off small, but you never know where they can take you. So don't let go of those plans and those dreams and those goals that you have. Continue to work towards them. Continue to move forward with them, and continue to stand in your power. Don't let anyone else talk you out of it. Don't let negative forces or other people come around you saying, okay, that can't work, that won't work. Don't let people do that, because my number 4 is y'all have some creativeness about y'all. Y'all have like this uniqueness about y'all, this beauty about the things that come from your hands or your minds that you create, and you need to form them into physical matter, whatever it is that you're creating. For some of y'all need to form them, and don't let anyone get in the way of that. And some people might be like, why are you online eating in front of a camera? Don't let people talk y'all out of doing mukbangs or creating foods or recipes or writing books and recipe books and taking those pictures on magazines and being models. For some of y'all see how beautiful this butterfly is, being models. Don't let someone tell you can't do something. It's people that's even hand models. Don't let no one talk you out of that, because you are beautiful, my number 4s, and the ideas that come for you are just as beautiful. What is unregarded and discarded holds a seed of creation. So things that other people may discard or not think is important, you see those things, so you're actually going to be able to come into success just off the fact that you're able to see the beauty in small things in life and things that other people wouldn't even like. Most people are just at home doing things on the regular. By you sharing what you're doing, you're tapping into your creativity. You're tapping into fun and beauty of the things that you like to do. Somehow that's going to spark some type of success for you for some reason, my number 4s. So definitely don't worry about what other people don't like and what other people are doing, because you guys have an eye for creativity and success. You have an eye for it. You may be even attracted to like the finer things. Don't let nobody make you feel like that's bad. We have the Ray here. Counter malicious talk by casting its import from your mind. So like I said a little bit earlier here, don't worry about what other people are saying around you. Don't let your own negative thoughts get the best of you, my number 4s, because y'all are creative, okay? Don't let nobody get in the way of that. Don't let nobody stop you from allowing your creativity to flow. And don't let experiences stop you as well, because sometimes we can come into like situations that kind of knock us off of our routine of doing what it is that we like or what we love, relationships, people, places, things. Don't let nothing get the best of you. Pick the ball back up and keep creating, all right? Because my number 4 is you're definitely meant to create something that is going to lead you into success, all right? Some of you, like I said, like to make perfume, smell goods, hair products. You have just a hand and a mind for creating the most beautiful, unique things, and you need to stick to that, because that's what's going to take you into success, my number 4s. All right? Some of you are just master builders. Some of you may have like the number 22 as a significant number for y'all that just came through, but some of you are just good at building things, building something out of nothing. All right? You're like the underdog. People would never expect you to win, but you do. You're definitely going to come out on top, my number 4s. All right, so thank you so much for listening today. If you like what you heard, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what parts of the video resonated with you or what you liked about the video. Also, if you want a personal reading, like a private reading or whatever topic it is that you want to read it on, you are more than welcome to check the description of this video, and you can get my contact information to set up that personal reading, okay? Schedule you a personal reading, all right? Have a great week, Okay, welcome back, my number 5s. This part of the video is for you, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, so I just want to say it for all the parts. If you resonated with more than one deck, you are allowed to watch more than one and just, see what parts of the video resonate with you. That is fine with me, okay? This is your life. You're able to choose and direct it in however way you want to, all right? So let's get into y'all reading my number 5s. We're going to be seeing what career will bring you success, all right? So I haven't looked at the cards yet, but I'm just going to shuffle them up a little bit, and we're about to see what career is it going to be that's going to bring you guys into success. And remember, you could be multi-talented. You might not be just doing one thing, all right, my number 5s? Okay. So, We're going to start off with the Knight of Air here. All right, y'all are creative. So maybe some fields of creativeness, some leadership roles, some traveling careers for some of y'all. All right. You're able to make decisions for people. So something with making clear decisions. You have endurance. So you're definitely someone who can stick to a career field for a long time. Let me see what the main thing is here. I'm seeing, yeah. Okay. So actually, for this group, y'all career field that's going to make y'all success is actually going to be built, for some of y'all, it's going to be built off of a relationship that y'all have with someone. Like, y'all going to come into success with your partner. All right? We have the Lovers here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. All right? The Three of Fire, the Knight of Air, the Eternal Flame, and Black Wands of Redemption. Oh my God, I'm loving this number 5. I feel like, I'm not sure if I said the wrong number, but my number 5s, this Lovers card is telling me that y'all are going to come together with someone else in intimate relationship. So you may be like a love coach or a relationship coach, or you may be someone who like teach other people about twin flames and soulmates and those type of areas of things. You and your partner may have started a channel or wrote a book together based off of the things that you guys experience. I've seen people do that before, where they created movies based off their relationships, created books based off their relationships. You're going to actually be like showing other people how your love can transform your life. Also, I'm feeling like you're going to come into success based off of fate. Like, it's already part of your fate how you're going to come into success. Things are about to just change for you. Fortune is about to change for you. Like, you're, like the Wheel of Fortune, when you spin the wheel, like things is about to go in a whole nother direction. For some of you, I'm hearing that you're not even expecting, you have no idea what's in store for you as far as career-wise. You didn't expect that your career would take off based off of this intimate connection that you're going to have with someone. For some of you, you may already be watching this video and you have a business you've started with your lover or your partner. Well, this is just confirming that you're going in the right direction. But for those of you who haven't, that's kind of like how you're going to come into your career field that you enjoy and have success with. This person may teach you about it, or you may be able to come together with what you know and they know, and you guys are actually going to come into a lot of abundance based off of this relationship. So what I'm being told right now, and this didn't happen for no other deck but y'all's, is that you need to be patient about this. You need to be patient with, the timing of things. I know hearing this can make you a little bit anxious. So you need to be patient. And I'm hearing that some of y'all that's watching this video already know this. It's a decision that you've been trying to make, or a plan that you've been trying to play out, or, strategize on. But they're telling you to be patient because you're going to get the ultimate goal. You're going to get the ultimate career that's going to take you into success. Or maybe even your partner may be so successful that you guys are just going to be able to like create and do so much stuff together, because I do see creativeness here. I feel like this person may even be some of you guys as twin flame. This was not supposed to be a love reading, so I'm not getting deep into this. But she's here waiting for someone. She's waiting for a dragon, I believe, but that's supposed to return. But she's waiting. This is the eternal flame card. She's been waiting here for a very long time, and she's dedicated and devoted to wait here. Now, I'm not telling y'all to wait and not do nothing in the meantime until you meet this person. I'm sorry if I'm laughing, but, some people get it twisted. But, just enjoy life, have fun, and do things that you love until you come in contact with this person. Because when you come and learn, don't forget to just continue to learn. Because don't forget, you never know why a person is placed in your life at a certain time for a certain reason. You just don't know. You don't know the whole of things. I'm not sure what you believe in, God, angels, what religion you believe in, or what spiritual deities or whatever it is that you believe in. But there's things that we cannot see. We don't know how things are going to play out. We don't know why you didn't get this job at such and such. We don't know why you couldn't move to this town, or why you did move to this town or this city. You never know why, but you don't know. I feel like fate is playing a big role in you guys' career and your success. Fate is going to play a big role in it, and the Wheel of Fortune is letting me know that you're going to be going into a definite good situation. Like, it's going to be a prosperous, abundant time for you when you step into this and you come together with this other person. But it's a matter of time. It's like a waiting thing, like the essence of time. It's not time yet for some of you. It's not time yet. For some of you, you know, because you may already be there. But it's not time yet. So just, it's something with time for this particular group, number 5, with your career, that you're ready to take to the next level, or you're ready to get started on. But you can always continue to plan, continue to, have positive thoughts and expectations on where you want to go. But ultimately, you're going to be doing it with this person, or you're going to be like, because some of you just might be starting businesses with another person. This person is going to be able to bring something to you, like together with you, and y'all are going to be able to come together to create something that's going to be like a career, a foundational career for both of you guys. This may be someone from your past with Black Wands Redemption. I'm only saying that because of this Lover's card and the Wheel, and then this Eternal Flame. For some of you, that this person may be from your past, and you're going to have to be open to forgiveness, forgiving them and allowing them to redeem themselves. All right, both of you to redeem yourself. For some of you, both of you have power. You and this other person have strong, powerful energies about you, for some of y'all. And you have like this, air energy in your chart, in your natal chart, having to do with the sun, moon, and rising. So you may be Gemini, Libra, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing something here. This particular group, you both have a lot of power. You both are very ancient, very wise, very knowing. You have like this inner knowing. You kind of feel this person's presence before they come, and they feel yours. You guys both are dreaming about each other. You're seeing into the future with things, but that's why time is coming up so big in this thing, because it's trying to say it's not time yet. Just because you've seen it now doesn't mean it's going to happen now. It may be it is going to happen later on, when both of you have the right things that you need to come together. The universe is going to make it happen. It's just going to happen. You're not even going to be thinking about it when it happens. You're going to come together with this person, whether it's new or old, and you and this person is going to build some type of careers together, doing some type of work together that you never imagined that you would be doing. For some of you, you kind of know, you kind of had the heads up about it. But I feel like with this particular group, you and this person is very powerful, and y'all are very good decision makers. Y'all are very good with making decisions. When y'all come together, things are going to speed up very fast. All right? You're going to have some options. So you want to weigh out your options when the time comes. But when the time comes, you and this person, when y'all get together and y'all start building in whatever career field that it is, oh, baby. I was not expecting this with these readings tonight. I was not expecting this with number 5, because the other readings was strictly career. But this one is like, no, let them know that love is going to have to do with it. It's something with love. So I want to throw out compassion here, understanding. These are just some words that's coming to my mind right now. Patience, initiative, and compromise. When it comes to some of you are completely opposites from your person, so it's going to be like bringing two worlds together to create one when you come together. And that's how you're going to build something that for some of you, that may have never been done before. That's how you're going to create this. I was not expecting this. All right, so let's look at some cards that's going to help you with this is the second part of your reading, number 5s. And this is going to be some tips or some things you can do to attract this success. Like I said, with this particular group, We have a lot of time is the message here. You need to be patient. Patience. All right. So I definitely can tell you that one of the things that you don't need to do is try to rush into things right now, try to force things, try to control how they're going to happen right now. Just allow them to happen on their own time and when things are meant to happen. Because if you do it prematurely, it may not turn out in the best way. Everything got to be in place, all right? Everything got to be in place. All right. A lot of you already everything that you need for this adventure, this new career. When you meet this person, you're already going to have. So it's like you don't have to really go looking outside of yourself as far as like, oh, what I need to have together. I have this. Don't worry about all of that. Just take care of yourself right now, and you're going to get to that place eventually. We have the llama here. It say, let courage lead you to seek support and overcome a fear of intimacy. So with this group, I feel like this is turning into a love reading. I didn't want to do a love reading. All right. But this is being pushed. Okay. So you and your person have things that allowed you to not come together yet that you're working on. That's why it's very important that right now you work on yourself so that you can get to a place where you're trusting and you're not fearing, you're not having negative thoughts or holding on to ego or, about why you can't attract this love to you. You don't want to think that you're not worthy of it. You don't want to think that you're not deserving of it. If you have those thoughts right now about this person, whoever it is, if you already know, if you already have them in mind, let go of all those thoughts. Work on your healing process. Work on whether it is you have some type of family issues, forgiveness. Work on forgiveness. Work on lots of compassion for some of y'all. Because that's what's going to make your relationship work when you come together with this person. And they have things that they're working on, but this reading is for you. You want to work on like lots of inner work. Inner child work. Shadow work, counseling, therapy for some of y'all I'm hearing, talking things out, being more receptive of receiving love, understanding that when you meet this man or this woman who's bringing everything to the table that you could ever dream of plus more, that you're worthy of it so you won't sabotage it when it comes. Because when it comes, if you guys both are healed or in the right place, that's what you're going to be able to, you're going to be able to do a lot of things together. That's what's going to take you into this success. So you want to definitely overcome those fears of intimacy, all right? For whatever reason it is that you have them. Some of you don't even know you have them, but you just know that you don't have a good relationship with maybe one of your parents or the divine masculine or the divine feminine. You got to work on those things because that with this particular group, your success is tied up in this future endeavor that you're going to have with this person that you're going to meet. When you guys come together, you're going to have, if you work through these things, you're going to have a strong foundation for career and success and abundance. We have the red squirrel here. So this squirrel is all about gathering its resources, okay? It says, gather your resources now, for they will sustain you through coming change. So you're going to go through some changes that's going to be coming up here in the future. And you're going to want to make sure that you have, your resources prepared. You have them stored up. Another deck had this card. And like I said, I have a yard in the back of my house where these squirrels of all colors, different is black, brown, gray, red. They store acorns, walnuts in the backyard. Sometimes they store them under my steps, on my steps of my house. So this is saying you need to have your resources together. You need to maybe work on your finances right now. Your whatever you're working on right now as far as career wise, work on saving up. Maybe in the future you and this person are going to be able to invest together or something. I don't know what y'all going to be doing with y'all money and y'all resources but something, this is going to prepare you. This thing that you're doing with your resources, gathering them, investing them, this is going to prepare you for this foundation that you and this person is going to build career-wise. The next card we have here is the Badger. It say abandon compromise and fight for what you believe in. All right. So with this card, you need to stand your ground. You need to come into yourself firmly. Like you need to, before you come into contact with this person, you need to be firm on boundaries, setting boundaries. Because for y'all who are watching this video, this person basically kind of is going off of your feelings. Like they go off of, not to say like they go off your feelings, but how they treat you is going to be based off of the boundaries that you set. There's the standards that you have for yourself, the way you treat yourself, your own self-respect. Not willing to compromise your own values. All right, it's okay to compromise in relationships, but certain things you want to set the ground for when they come around already, so they know that they can't do certain things with you, or you won't have things a certain way, especially if this is someone from your past, because you want them to know that you've grown and you understand who you are, and you're not willing to compromise your values, your core values and your morals to be with someone. Let them know, because that'll let them know that you're serious about who you are and your respect for yourself. Kangaroo. As events take on their own momentum, take a true leap forward. So when this time comes and this opportunity comes to you to be with this person, whoever this person is that you're going to build this foundation with, you know who this person is. Don't trick yourself out of thinking it's somebody else, or follow your intuition. But when this opportunity comes, you want to be prepared to say yes, because basically this person may end up being like a parent to your child. Because I see this kangaroo has the baby in the pouch. This person may end up being a parent to your child for some of y'all. But don't be afraid to step into this and move forward with it, because you both are going to become very successful together. All right? And have a very successful family. And for some of you, you might not be with someone forever, but you may be with them long enough to build something important, something that's going to be like a legacy for the both of y'all out here. A legacy, something that will never be forgotten. All right? So that was for my number 5s. I did not expect that, my number 5s. That was amazing. That love and career tie-in. I like when I see people working with the people that they love, or just being able to do that. That's amazing. Especially people who are like relationship coaches and who write books about relationships. That's amazing to me. Also books about like destiny and fate, or love at first sight. Hearing things like that is so amazing. So you never know what you may end up doing. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel to be entered into the drawing. Also, if any parts of this video resonated with you, or you feel like you know exactly who that person is, you can write it in the comments. I'll respond to everybody. Also, if you have any suggestions for some other videos, don't be afraid to let me know those suggestions, because I do add them to a list, and I will do a video, pick a card video on them. All right. So if you want a personal reading, look into the description under this video. I have the information there. And I hope my number 5s have a lovely week. Bye-bye, my loves. Oh, this video is timeless. So whenever you see it, if it resonates with you, take it as it is. All right, my number 6s. I hope that we save the best for last, okay? All right, so we're about to get into y'all reading on what career will be bringing you success. All right, we're going to get into that in just a moment here. And we're going to jump straight into it. I'm just going to shuffle the cards up. I haven't looked at them yet, but I want to shuffle them up one more time, so they can come out in whatever order that they're meant to. We're going to see. Ooh, I kind of like this. I like this one already. I see what y'all supposed to be doing. Okay, I'm seeing it. All right. So y'all are like a standalone. And when I say standalone, my number 6s, just a moment here. Okay, so when I say standalone, my number 6s, I mean like y'all gonna come into success whether y'all have somebody working with y'all or not. Because y'all are the powerhouse, basically. Like, y'all are the ones who make important decisions, and you're able to, like, work in a career field of balance, basically. Like, for some of y'all are the judge, basically. Like, for some of you, your literal career may be that you're going to school to be a judge right now, or you may already be in that area right now. Some of you watching this this video. Not sure why I just said field. But you're definitely calling the plays, basically. Like you're a leader, someone that others look to get the answers to things. You bring justice to situations, so you're able to see things from both sides. I feel like you're definitely going to be a person who some of you are going to work in the field of ceremony. So you may be a person who, you may be like a priest, a minister, or someone who like does marriages, weddings, funerals, things like that. Very independent, just able to stand on your own, coming into your own. If you're not there yet, that's where you're going to be. You notice that you're a person who don't have to have a group or a posse or a lot of people around you to come up with something or make something, because when you're by yourself, them ideas be coming, them thoughts, right? I feel like you kind of already, my number 6 is y'all kind of know what y'all supposed to be doing already. But with the, like, okay, so you're independent, right? Some of you may be the person who's like feeding others. You may be working in a field where you're like going to have to feed others or take care of others, provide resources to other people in your community. So for some of you, I'm seeing the tiger here, so I want you to look up the tiger animal message. All right. Also, with the commemoration, I hope I said that right. That's where I'm getting that ceremony energy from. Some of y'all are priestesses or priest, and that is, you're going to do some spiritual work for some of y'all. Some of y'all are good with ritual, and some of you are good with doing things that have to do with nighttime. Some of you have a spirit animal that is a bird. I know this is supposed to be more so focused on your career, but this particular deck, you could even be like I said, a pastor or a priest or a minister, someone that is going to be speaking onto other people's lives. Being able to do rituals for certain situations, spiritual, religious type of stuff like that. That's where your career field is going to be at. People are going to come to you for like a balance of situations. We have the Justice card here with the 2 pillars here, and we have the archangel in the middle with the sword. All right, you see that? Some of you are natural defenders. Some of you may be public defenders or something like that, I'm hearing. You're able to make fair and just decisions, though. That's what I'm getting for some of y'all. Y'all may be the judge. Like, you may be, whatever career field you're working in, you're doing some type of judging. You're judging others on something. And some of you may be judging people's hearts based off of something. Whatever. This could be more so on the spiritual side, I want to say, for this group, for most of you, than like a regular career, because we have the angel wings here. We have the balance of the scale. So you may be doing some type of job that has to do with balance and making fair and just decisions for the whole of something. I'm definitely being able to make, being some type of counselor or in between people, like a mediator. Also a medium. Some of you are going to be becoming successful off of being a medium, but also a mediator between 2 different parties. All right. This card is the balance card. It says the need for balance and moderation. So you're going to definitely come into success by working with others. Sometimes for some of you, because you are very independent, but it's going to require that you make decisions that will affect more than one party. So you're going to have to weigh out all the options before you come to a definite decision with certain things. All right? You hold a very important role. So you have to be very clear and very stable with your mind and taking care of your health, because you're going to have to make decisions. You hold a lot of responsibility in whatever career field that you're going to be working in. So some of you may just be managers in general, owners of some type of business, and you kind of have the final say so about things, or you have play in the final decision. So you want to know all sides of the story that it is to know before you make a decision, and you're actually equipped with the ability to see things from that point of view, from higher, from above, not just one-sided, not just biased, but you're able to see both sides of the situation. See, she's here looking through the crystal ball, gazing with the Queen of Air here. So you're very there's independent again with this independent, and we have so definitely you stand in your own in the career field that you're working in. You're going to be working in, if you're not already there, you're definitely going to be a person who stands in their own. And you may also resonate it with another deck. If you did, you can write that in the comments and just let me know. I love the feedback. The reason why you've been given this responsibility and this talent to step into this type of career field is because you actually know how to handle things emotionally and mentally that other people can't. Other people may break down from certain things. Other people may act in anger, resentment, fear, non-forgiving, but you actually know how to do these things because of experience. You're very realistic when it comes to making these decisions, and you use your mind to help you make clear decisions. You've mastered your the mental intelligence of making decisions based off of facts, but also off of, really, for some of y'all, I'm hearing y'all really know how to judge people's hearts. Like, y'all really don't just go off of he say, she say. You go down to the nitty gritty of what things really are. So that's why you've been given this responsibility. Some of y'all hold very important roles, I'm hearing. Very important roles. Lots of responsibility comes with that, though. See, y'all got another queen. Queen of fire, confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. All right, so it says stretch your wings out and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. For some of y'all, because I'm telling y'all, like, y'all have this high position, and I'm hearing priest again for some of y'all, priest or priestess. So you're going to be a person. I'm not sure if your cultural beliefs already kind of have showed you that you have this high position that you're going to be going into, or this position. And when I say high, I don't just mean like you're above somebody. I mean like you have responsibility more than others because you've been bestowed with the gift of discernment, or the gift of balancing things out and figuring things out for the whole of the group. Also having a communication to other realms for some of you, I'm hearing. You're able to make very good decisions for the whole of a group. All right? And what I'm hearing is some of you don't believe that you're even worthy of this place. You don't think like, why me? I made bad decisions in the past. That's why because you've learned from your decisions. You have experience. All right? That's why you've put through, you made it through. You didn't allow your experiences to get the best of you and keep you down. That's why. You're definitely worthy of this position. You have everything that you're equipped with, everything that you need to execute this position. All right? And I know I didn't get into like a specific as many career fields as I did for the other groups, but that's because this particular group, you need to understand that you hold like this leadership role that is kind of connected to the spiritual realm. With this card here, you're definitely connected to like spiritual rites and some type of ceremonies, conducting ceremonies. Look that up if you're not already into that. You're definitely supposed to be conducting some type of ceremonies. You're relied upon by other people. Whatever career field it is that you're going into, other people are going to be relying upon you to provide resources for others. You see, he's here sitting on the step, taking a break from his long, hard day of work because he's doing so much. He just got done cutting logs. That's what it says in the book, basically. He got done cutting logs, but If you look around him, you have a cat here coming up for some type of nurturing. There's a bird up here. One bird up here, or is it two birds? There's little different creatures down here, and he has food all around his house for them. So you're going to be providing for others in some type of way. That's why you got to be very responsible with the decisions that you make. All right. And this cat is some of you may have a connection to a black cat. Some of you may see a black cat a lot that crosses your path sometimes, and you kind of feel something about seeing them. But you have a connection to the divine. You have access to this realm that others don't have connection to. So you're able to see things for what they truly are, I feel like, with y'all. Now, it's not a lot of intuition and psychic ability in this deck, but I feel like you have those angels with you all the time for some reason. And they're actually helping and guiding you to this career field that you're going to go into doing this work. I feel like you're called to a higher cause, a higher purpose with these cards here. It says assert your independence and your creativity. So that's the third time we have independence in this reading. I see independence here, independent here, and independence here. So you're definitely going to be very independent in the career field that you're in. So I would definitely say don't let other people sway you to doing what they want to do, or talking you out of going into this field, because when you are called to a position like this, especially when it's a spiritual position, other people in your family or your friends might not understand you. They may not understand what you're talking about. What is you talking about? What do you mean you're going to be doing ceremonies, religious ceremonies or spiritual ceremonies? Just try to learn more about this field of study, and also whatever it is that you're called to do, especially if you feel like you have a calling on your life. And don't let other people talk you out of it. Take your time. Be very patient with yourself. Learn as much as you can. And you will soon, with over time and with experience, you will slowly step into the position of who you're supposed to be with your career field, okay, with my number sixes. And we have a second part of the reading here that I'm going to do. It's just some tips on how you can attract this success, or how you can step into this success that you're going to have in this field. I'm going to be using my animal oracle. I feel like for this group, a big message for you is patience. Being patient, because knowing that you have this type of responsibility and this type of power can kind of make some people rushy and antsy about it. But you want to have patience, and you want to just, have faith and believe in what is possible, and understand that you are worthy of this position. You were selected on purpose for this position for whatever reason. Even if you've been through a lot of stuff in your life, that's another reason why you were chosen, because you were able to come out a certain type of way. That's why you were chosen for whatever it is this position is. All right. And I keep dropping the cards, so 1 second. All right. So we got 4 cards here. For my number 6s, the lion stands out for y'all. Y'all know I love the lion, okay? I'm a Leo. I love the lion. And I understand the lion. The lion has to do with strength. So it says with this card, banish loneliness by reaching out to special friends. So for some of y'all have people that are close to you that do understand you. Like you might have that one person that feel like your soul family, your soul tribe. They understand you, your soul sister or brother, whatever. They understand you. Because you're going to get a lot of people that don't understand you in this field of work that you're going to be doing, my number 6s, I feel like. So you want to keep those people near you that kind of get what your purpose is, or get with this career field. They understand you. And even if they don't understand you, they're willing to listen without judging you or saying like, what? You want to do that? Why you want to do that? So keep those type of people around you. And when you're feeling lonely because you have a very independent path to take, you see him as he's by himself. He's by himself, but he's standing strong. You see that? He's standing strong. Endurance, courage, patience, but risky. You know, those are just some words that I'm hearing while looking at this picture. But it say banish loneliness by reaching out to special friends. So it's only certain people that are willing to, you're willing to share this side of you with, and value those type of people, and let them know how you do appreciate them for listening to you when you need someone to talk to, because you don't get a lot of friends like that. You don't meet a lot of people like that in general. You don't have like a large circle of people like that usually, and if you do, you need to really value them and be very thankful and grateful for them, because a lot of people will try to lead you astray from what it is that you're supposed to be doing. So all right, so another tip we have for you is enjoy the sanctuary of solitude to regain self-esteem and tranquility. So I feel like with the number sixes, I already felt like sanctuary, solitude, and tranquility are three important words for you, because when you're doing ceremonies, you're creating a place of sanctuary. So hopefully you have some type of place of sanctuary in your home or your space, wherever you stay at, or if you cannot create that at this time, start a mental thought of creating something like that in your mind, because ultimately you are going to be like a physical representation of that. So you want to have a space where you can connect with the divine, connect with, the creator on what it is that you're supposed to do next. And, that space where you can just be tranquil and calm and not worried with the 1,000 thoughts going through your mind at once when you're doing this type of work that my number sixes are called to. Connecting with nature. I feel like I needed to say that for some of y'all. Some of y'all haven't been outside in so long, or if you have, it's not enough. So don't forget to go back outside, because when you go outside in nature and you surround yourself with trees or whatever it is outside, animals, it brings you back to a space of oneness with the divine, I'm hearing. It brings you back to that space where it's like it clears out all that energy that you're holding onto, because you're going to be working with a lot of people, my number sixes. You're going to be working with a lot of people in the work that you do. So you're going to want to always go back and recenter yourself with the divine. And that's why solitude is important for you, so that you can recharge. All right, so we have the Scorpion. In a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. So you're going to have some highs and lows in relationships. So be prepared for these with my number sixes, because you don't want your relationships to affect your career field in a way where you can't help people or do the work that you're called to do. So make sure that you prepare yourself. Some things you just can't prepare for, but go through and feel all the feelings that it is to feel when you're in a relationship. I'm hearing love as much as you can, have fun as much as you can, but don't allow that to affect your career. Have some balance between your relationships and your career, and don't get so wrapped up into your career that you abandon your don't get so wrapped up into your relationships that you abandon your career, because this is where you're going to come into success at. But for this group, I feel like it's more spiritual than a physical thing. Like you're called to do this career field that you're talking about here with my number sixes. You kind of, some of y'all already know. Y'all feel a pull on your life. Y'all feel there's some type of calling on your life. Some of you been ignoring it, and some of you are ready to step into it. But patience is going to be a big thing here as well. Waiting till the time is right as well. Learning as much as you can while you can, and being open to duality. All right, understanding that things ain't gonna always be good, but willing to work through things. Ooh, I jumped because like, oh my god, I just jumped because I felt something on my arm. Okay, so. Be there for your person. I'm hearing for some of y'all. They're going to need someone to lean on. You want to be open arms for them. You want to have open arms for them, All right? You want to have open arms for them. Here's my one of my cats is coming. Ooh, the candle started dripping when I just said that, while my arm is getting like this feeling of a spiritual presence here. My arm is getting some type of feeling. This group number 6, I feel like you're going to be working with beings of other realms, especially family. Those who have passed on to other realms, so you may be able to be some type of connection for people, some type of mediumship for people. Something with putting your arms around someone and just giving them a hug or just being there for them when they need you. All right? The candle is still dripping and flowing. Wow, I'm feeling something on my arm, but I don't. My hairs are starting to stand up. Okay, so we got one more card for y'all. And these are just some of the things that come with this type of lifestyle with this group. Just to let you know if you don't know. All right, so Beaver. Some of y'all feel a presence at times around y'all. That's because angelic beings are around y'all and they are assisting y'all with things. They're actually trying to help y'all step into this calling. All right. And they also shield you guys when you go into the battlefield of doing certain work. All right, your last card here is the Beaver. They're saying let it flow. Let it flow. Okay. Now, investing in home comforts provides security and family togetherness. So don't forget to invest in your home. Don't forget to invest in your love relationships that you have with people. Like I'm seeing here. So definitely be here for that person. Some of you are going to be dealing with someone who does come with that need for someone to lean on, and vice versa. You may need someone to lean on. So just have open arms and be receptive to your love partners. All right, your love partner. And you're going to attract someone who can understand the field of work you're working in, or even if they don't, they'll respect it. So if a person isn't respecting of this field of work, this area that you're going to be in, my number 6s, that may not be the person for you. I'm hearing. You're going to know when this person is the one because they're going to be aligned with your purpose and your path. They might not do the same thing as you, but they're going to be respectful of it, and they're going to be understanding towards you, and they're going to be open to what you do. All right? That's how you know they're the one. And even though this is not a love reading, having this type of career, you got to have someone, this type of career field, or just doing things like religious, spiritual, priest, priestess. You need someone who is not too worldly, I want to say. Like, they're trying to do things that are not aligned with what you're called here to do. But I'm hearing here something again with the arms, like something with open arms or hugs. I'm hearing for my number 6s with career field here for something, or something with career is coming up here with hugs and open arms, having open arms, being receptive to things, being receptive to your calling of how to step into it. All right. So that's it for my number 6. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you want to be entered into the drawing for the free 30-minute reading, your own personal video reading, don't forget to do that part. Like, comment, share, subscribe, or whatever. You can leave whatever you feel in the comments. You can say what parts of the video resonated with you. That's fine. You can just say, I need clarity, But if you want a personal general reading at this time, a personal reading right now, a private reading on whatever subject it is that you are interested in, my contact information is in the description and the instructions, as well as the Cash App payment and all of that stuff. If you ever want to donate anything, you're more than welcome to donate. No amount is small or too large to help me, buy new Oracle decks or cards for this channel and different props. I'm fine with that, okay? And you can even email me and request a certain thing that you would like me to purchase once you donate, what kind of Oracle deck or what kind of cards you'd like me to purchase, all right? So thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate all of you. I'm so thankful and glad that you allow me to do your readings. And, you know, these general readings, and even if it's just bringing you entertainment or happiness, whatever it is, I appreciate that so much from all of you. And thank you for the new subscribers. This is a new channel. I appreciate the feedback, the comments, you know, all the feedback. I appreciate it. I respond to everyone that leaves a comment. I'm a person who loves to talk to people. I love to talk to people. I love to learn new things. So, you know, I'm not closed-minded, all right? I'm human, and I'm open and receptive, okay? So, thank you so much, you guys. Have a great week, all right?